Hello, I'm Father Graham. I'm the Catholic priest in Shoreham and in Steyning. It's good to be with you again, and I hope that you are having a good Lent. We're getting towards the end of Lent now, and I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to Easter, and I'm sure you are too. I'm sitting here, not in the church this time. I'm sitting here in a room in the presbytery where I live in Shoreham. And this is a room where I often say my prayers, and I pray and I read the Bible. And I have one of my prayer books here with me, and every time I open this prayer book I have this beautiful card in it. It's a prayer card, and I hope that you'll be able to see that on a picture on your screen. It's a picture of Jesus on the cross, and as we get towards the end of Lent, we begin to look towards the celebration of Holy Thursday and Good Friday. And of course, Good Friday is the day when Jesus was crucified, when he died for us on the cross. And I look at that prayer card and I just look at Jesus, and I see him, and I see all the people around his cross, all those other people who are followers of his. It's a beautiful card. It's also a prayer card, which means I pray for the people who have asked for my prayers on that prayer card. One of my favourite readings in the Gospel is a Gospel reading that I've had today at Mass. And it's from the Luke's Gospel, chapter 18. And I don't know if you know the story, but it's a story where two people come to pray. They don't come to pray in their church or in their home. They go to pray in the temple in Jerusalem, and Jesus watches them. Jesus watches them pray, and when they pray, he hears what they say because he is God. They're praying to God. They're praying to him, but they don't know it. One of them is quite proud. He's a Pharisee. He's a religious leader, like me, really. But sadly, he's praying to himself. He's not praying to God at all. He's praying to himself. He feels quite pleased with himself. He feels quite proud. And in fact, he seems to do everything right. You could say he's keeping a good holy life and a good religious life, and we would say a good Lent. But he looks down at this other person who dare not go near the front of the church, if you like. He stays at the back and he kneels down, and he knows that he is a sinner. He knows that he's hurt God. He knows that he's hurt other people by the things he's said and the things he's done. And he knows himself that he's not living a good life. And he's far from proud, he's humble. And all he says is, God, be merciful to me, a sinner. Jesus says that that man who was humble had his prayer heard by God, and the other one didn't. He didn't. Why? Because, really, he was proud, and he thought really that he was better than other people, and maybe he even thought he was as good as God. But he wasn't, and we're not either. That's my prayer often, really. God, be merciful to me, a sinner. Jesus, help me. I am a sinner. I need your help. I'm not a person that can say I'm living a good, holy life, because I know that I am in need of God's help. And that's why Jesus comes. Jesus has come to save us on the cross. That's why he died on the cross, to help and save us. So my prayer is often, Lord, have mercy. Lord, I need you. Jesus himself said, I've not come to call the healthy, the virtuous, the good people. I've come to call the sick, those who are in need of his help and healing, and sinners like me, and I guess really like you and your teachers and your parents and your friends, because we're all the same, really. We all need God's help. And if we look at the world today, we know actually, really, the world needs God's help. It was only a few months ago that I was speaking to you on another video, and we're speaking about getting back to school and COVID, and we thought that was over. Well, it's not, is it? It's still going on, and people are still getting sick, and people are still dying, and people are still stressed by it. And now, of course, we have this horrible situation in Ukraine. People are dying because people are fighting. They're at war. One country defending themselves against another. And it's wrong. People shouldn't have to be fighting or at war with one another. We do need God's help to sort this out, because we know that we can't sort it out. It's a real mess. And war doesn't lead really to anything else but more war, more fighting, more people get involved. And so not just for me or for you, but for the whole world, God be merciful to us, because we are sinners. We need you, Jesus, to help us. And that's why your cross is so important. That's why that prayer card is so important to me. Jesus dies on the cross to save us, and he is risen from the dead to show us that nothing can separate us from the love of God. His resurrection from the dead is the final say, not death. And one of my favourite songs at the moment is a song by Matt Mayer. It's a song that says, the word says, Lord, I need you. Every hour I need you. You are my defence. I don't seek to fight. I don't seek to have weapons. The only weapon I have is prayer. And that's the only weapon that really is the one that we can, all of us, resort to. Because God changes things when we come to him, when we pray to him. But there's a wonderful phrase also in the song, and I hope you can listen to it and watch it on the screen as well, and maybe even see the words. Because God is with us. He is the one where we become free when we have him with us. Where grace is found, that is where you are. And where you are, Lord, I am free. I am free from sin. I am free from violence. I am free from sickness. Because God, you are with me in Jesus. And that is holiness. Holiness is Christ in me. So don't forget to pray. Don't forget to look forward to Jesus dying on the cross on Good Friday, so that he may say to us all, I am with you, and I've got this. I am victorious over sin and death, over war and sickness. We need him. Rest of this term. Be kind to one another. Keep praying to Jesus. And have a blessed Easter. And know that he hears our prayer. God bless you.